Hello and welcome to Mr. A's Maths Today. Here is today's question. Give this a go. Pause the video when you're ready. So today we've got another simultaneous equations. There's lots and lots of different formats. I just want to make sure you can do every single one. But solving simultaneous equations with an unequal coefficient, that means the number in front of my x isn't the same, the number in front of my y isn't the same. But one is a multiple of the other. Notice this 6x and 2x. This 2x is a multiple of this. I'm always aiming with my equations to get rid of an x or a y. I can do anything I want to an equation as long as I do the same thing to both sides. I'm going to call this equation 1. I shall call this equation 2. Now I'm looking and I'm thinking, what's the easiest way to get rid of something? And if I notice that this 6x and 2x are quite similar, if I multiply this by 3, that'll give me the same as that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to multiply equation 1 by 3. I need to be sensible. I need to multiply the whole thing by 3. So 2x times 3 is 6x. Y times 3 is plus 3y. I need to make sure to multiply this as well. The whole thing needs to be multiplied by 3. 3 times 12, 12, 24, 36. And I got myself... It looks like a new equation, but it's not really. It's the same as that. These are the same equation. But I can work with these two now. And I'm going to go to what we did a couple of days ago, maybe yesterday. I'm going to do, I've got the same sign. Same sign, subtract. I'm going to subtract. 6x subtract 6x disappears. 5y take away 3y leaves 2y. 40 take away 36 is 4. And I've got this little equation, much easier equation to solve. I've got rid of my x's. Gonna divide both sides by 2. And I found my y value. I found my y value that will be true in this and true in this. That's what a simultaneous equation is. An x and a y value that will make this true, an x and a y value that will make this true. I found y is 2. I can substitute into either of the 3. I'm going to pick the one that looks the easiest. It's probably this one. There's only one y. It's a positive. So I'm going to sub into number 1. 2x plus y, so plus 2 equals 12. Need to solve this. Let's subtract 2. 2x equals 10. Divide both sides by 2. X equals 5. So I think I found my x and my y value. I think I've got them. I think these values of x and y will make this true. They will also make this true. I'm going to do a quick check. It's always an idea to do a quick check in maths where you can. I'm going to substitute it into one of the other equations. But since I've used 1 to find it, it makes more sense to put it into 2. Let's put these values into 2, see if it's still true. So as a check, when x is 5, 6 times 5 is 30. Add 5 times y, 5 times 2 is 10. And it does equal 40, it does equal it. So I know this is true because I worked with that one. And I know this is true because I've substituted in. So I'm fairly sure that my answer is x equals 5 when y equals 2. Here is a question for you to have a go at. Slightly unusual, slightly more difficult. You want your x's and y's on the same side. So we need to rearrange this ever so slightly. I would suggest subtracting x from the second equation and then giving that a go. So don't forget, put your answers in the comments below. A maths question a day keeps the bad grades at bay. Tune in tomorrow for another maths question. See you soon.